What is up, YouTube? We're back with another YouTube video, and we're here with the Chamber of Starlight Master Lost Sector guide. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys right off the bat, this Lost Sector is pretty annoying. Attrition is on, and me personally, I hate it. I kind of get into like a little rant about it, but I'm just gonna show you guys the build that I did to complete it. I tried a lot of builds. I tried Void with Falcons. I tried Unstoppable Hand Cannon. I tried a Pardon Our Dust with Blinding Nades. I tried using an auto rifle that was Void for Void Shields, Funnel Web, all that were Falcons. I tried Corsair's Wrath. I tried Gallowhorn, but this is the setup that got me through it. So I'm going to show you guys right here. So for our super, we're using Solar subclass Blade Barrage with Marksman Dodge, Triple Jump, Knife Trick, and Healing Nades. And I'm running Gunpowder Gamble and Knock 'em Down. Now in the video, you're going to see there's multiple times where I try to use my Healing Nade, but Gunpowder Gamble, I end up throwing that one nade that if you stand there for like 3 seconds, it kills you or whatever because it sets itself off. If you want, you can totally just run on your mark and not have to worry about that. If anything, I kind of recommend it just because I found several instances where I almost killed myself because I had Gunpowder Gamble on when I wanted to use a Healing Nade. You're going to see that. So if you want, put on your mark and knock them down. And here's the fragments that I have on are Ember of Searing, Ember of Blistering, Ember of Combustion. Now I think these are the 3 I used in the video, but with on your mark, I just have your Solar Ignitions, Spread, Scorch to affect the targets with Ember of Char and Ember of Wonder. So feel free to take advantage of these if you want to, but there's a little side note on that. Now, kinetic weapon, I'm running Wither Horde for Weaken Clear and for Unstoppable Grenade Launcher. Unstoppable Grenade Launcher has been my thing for the last couple weeks, to be honest, ever since trying it and stuff. So Wither Horde with Weaken Clear is pretty good, and then you pair that with the Emmett AR2 Solar Auto Rifle that was introduced like Season of the Plunder, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the icon. And with Adaptive Munitions is pretty much, you know, what the only perk I think that matters on this weapon right now for this activity. And I say that because there's a lot of Void Shields, and with Adaptive Munitions, you can convert your ammo to match the shield output without having to change the element. So basically, this is going to do the same amount of damage to shields as a Void weapon would. Not 100%, but it's going to allow you to break it relatively easier than, you know, match game is going to allow you to do no damage if you're running one without Adaptive Munitions. So just to sum it up, I know it sounds all complicated and stuff. If you have a God Roll or you have one crafted already, if you have Incandescent on it, you can go to the crafting station and change it to Adaptive Munitions, run it, and then change it. Or if not, if you have one in your vault with Adaptive Munitions, time to bring this one out. If you don't have one with Adaptive Munitions, I highly recommend going after one and just throwing it in your vault for future stuff like this. Now, for my heavy weapon, we're running Corsair's Wrath, and this, again, is Season of the Hunt, Linear Fusion Rifle. So this is like a year old. If you're a new player, you probably have never obtained this weapon. And the only other alternative to that is actually this heavy weapon from Valve the Disciple Raid, the Cataclysmic. And if you can obtain this, then great. If you have one, use it. But other than that, you can totally use Solar RPGs. The only thing is I would recommend, if you're doing that, either A, be very careful where you're wasting ammo, or if you don't care about wasting ammo, you don't care about Weaken Clear, you can put Lucent Finisher on, and that will allow you to spawn heavy ammo with finishers on champions. So feel free to experiment with stuff like that, but I am using a Solar Linear Fusion Rifle. And in terms of armor, same armor I've been running since the start of the videos, to be honest. Harmonic Siphon, Kinetic Siphon, Elemental Armaments. Harmonic and Kinetic Siphon allow me to generate orbs so I can fill up my super bar faster, and Elemental Armaments are going to allow me to have an escalating chance to create an Elemental Well. So when I pick up that Elemental Well, I am going to become charged with Light with Elemental Charge on my arms, and Unstoppable Grenade Launcher with Overload Auto / SMG, and Concussive Dampener, Sniper Damage Resistance, and High Energy Fire. So while charged with Light, I gain bonus weapon damage. So we're going to be using our auto rifle a lot, not only for Void Shields, but for Solar Shields and Overload Champions and stuff. So it's my main ad clear weapon. So that's why you want to kind of get as much of a boost from it, from these Solar Wells. and just damage resistance and stuff like that. Now, for my exotic, I'm running Star Eater Scales, the exotic leg armor, and this has Absolution and Innervation on it, and these just allow me to get cooldowns while I pick up orbs, because the whole point of the exotic is to pick up orbs after your super meter is full, so you can overcharge your super and deal more damage. So that's why I'm, like, if I'm gonna pick up orbs, I might as well at least get some cooldowns each time I do it, so I figure, hey, it doesn't hurt. And plus, Innervation is really good because it reduces your grenade cooldown each time you pick up an orb of power. And with the mode Attrition, if you can't make it to a well and you only have your grenade to rely on, you might as well, at least try to bring the grenade cooldown each time. So think about that. And Elemental Ordnance, we're not really going to be taking advantage of this, obviously, because of the Healing Nade. But if you are running, this aspect right here, the Gunpowder Gamble, this has, I'm pretty sure it counts as a grenade, so you can generate a solar well with that. If that's just, you want to spawn a well before boss phase or whatever, you can completely do that. But I probably should have changed this to benefit from something else. But again, if you're running healing nades, just skip it or change the mod to something else. But on our Hunter Cloak, this is what I have Weekend Clear on. And this allows you, when you hit a boss or a champion with your grenade launcher, in our case Wither Horde, it's going to give us a damage boost for like 10 seconds. And that's when we can switch to our heavy and just do increased damage because of the weaken that it applies. And then on top of that, with a solar burn, we're going to do extra damage. And Font of Might, and this is picking up an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type, grants a temporary bonus to weapon damage of that same elemental type. So again, this is all mainly to boost our heavies and our secondary because they're both solar. But again, it's really key to have an adaptive munitions roll. So please try to get one, and if you have the god roll, just switch it over real quick. But yeah, that's going to do it for the setup. Now I'm going to switch over to the modifiers. Our first modifier is Champions Mob. This mode contains additional champions. We have limited fire team revives. You will not be able to change your equipment. Enemy shields are highly resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. You'll face Overload and Unstoppable champions. Epitaph, which is take a combatant generate blight geysers when defeated. Plus 50% solar damage dealt and received. Regeneration is greatly impaired. Defeating enemies may create wells of light. Attrition is on. I'm not trying to go into a full rant, but I don't like attrition as a modifier. I think it's annoying. So there's the modifier Attrition. Shielded foes, you will face combatants with solar and void shields. And recommended power is 1610. If completed solo, exotic chest armor is common and enhancement cores are uncommon. So we're going to load into this. And this first room is just full of void shields with one solar shield, an overload and an unstoppable champion, and a sniper. And to be honest, the whole lost sector is pretty annoying on master difficulty because for whatever reason they make you clear out this room, the second room, and then they spawn a bunch of more adds back into the second room. I don't know. But here we're just going to go for the unstoppable champion. I'm going to just do some damage right here. And because my secondary takes advantage of the solar burn, I'm not going to worry too much about using heavy. So you can see my auto rifle, I'm just going to rely on this to get rid of the champion. And with like weaken clear, and if you get like a well and stuff, that's going to give you a weapon damage boost with solar and stuff. So that's also going to be useful. I'm just going to pick this up here. And you can see because of adaptive munitions, we can break shields almost like if they were the same element. So that's why I really recommend getting one of these auto rifles with an adaptive munitions and just kind of throwing it in your vault just in case if anything like this were to happen. And if you want, you can do like a crafted god roll one and just switch the perk to adaptive munitions and then switch it back to like incandescent or something whenever you're done. But I always just keep like a regular version here in my vault. Here I'm just going to throw that. That's going to help give some scorch and stuff like that to use for my auto rifle. And I do have this healing nade on, like I said, just to heal me because of attrition and stuff like that. We can just do that. Do some damage here. And here's the solar shield and stuff over there. They're pretty annoying. It's this Taken Knight over there that I can't stand. This one enemy at the back of this room. So this is like my 12th time actually like trying to record this, and let's see if I can get it done, to be honest. But here you can see I'm pretty sure we got the Knight. I'm gonna try to stun Wither Horde, and then for this I'm just gonna use the fusion rifle because I'm not gonna risk using another auto rifle shot, especially on the overload champion. And if you didn't take out the sniper, I'm not sure if you have to, but I just take him out anyway, as you saw earlier. But clear this first room, and I'm just gonna pick this up. Alright, I'm pretty sure I just did that, so that made me look kind of dumb. Here we're gonna have some more ads spawn. We're gonna have like 2 unstoppable champions, 1 overload champion here, and some more void shields, and I think 1 more solar shield. So yeah, and you can see we got our super and we have Feast of Light. I'm gonna try to get it to ×4 so I can just incinerate the boss when they spawn. You can see we're at ×3, so we're getting there. Get rid of those snipers. Also try to get rid of some of these goblins over here because they're just gonna keep making that guy immune and other enemies. Yeah, and you can see the solar shield back there. And you see, this is why I hate attrition. Like, I'm not taking damage, and look how long it's taking. I get that it's supposed to be there to provide a challenge and stuff, but man, it's so annoying. I'll go pick up this solar well so I can do a little more damage. Bro, can this guy get away from me? I don't know what just happened. I tried to throw a healing nade and I threw something down. And to be honest, I'm just gonna probably keep spamming him with the auto rifle. So you can walk in. Okay, yeah, I'm stunning him again. You can see adaptive munitions isn't like the most effective way of doing it, but you can see it's not really giving me a problem. It just takes a little longer. If you're a little impatient, you could probably, if you really want to, just put on a void auto rifle or an SMG, but I'm just going to try to take advantage of the burn, do a little extra damage. I think it's pretty much worth it. The trade-off is there in my opinion. So here we're just going to have an overload champion up here and the solar shield, and we actually have some thrall here. So yeah, you can see, just delete those. Okay, this thrall is literally juking me. We have a ravenous Taken Knight, and look at that. Deleted him with the well. The solar weapon boost. See if I get another one right now. Nope. Now I'm gonna run straight up here to try to stun the champion, because doing it from far, I'm prone to missing heavy linear fusion rifle shots from a distance, so I'm not really trying to have that happen. I do that. Do a finisher. To be honest, I almost failed that too because it took me a long time to switch weapons. Now we're just gonna do that. And we have Feast of Light ×4. There's the boss, it's that wizard. So I'm just gonna pick off some ads here. Alright, they're all just gonna run away, but then as soon as I drop, then they're gonna start pushing me. So there we go. You have some goblins over here shooting us. Yeah, the hobgoblins. This one ad here. You can see the boss. If you want, you can bring the shield down and then do a super, but I'm gonna wait till I'm a little closer. Let me move up a little bit. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, all of my shots there pretty much, most of them missed because of the super usage, so We still got a good amount of damage. I thought I had my gunpowder gamble ready, so that's tragic. I just wasted a healing nade. Let's just keep spamming this. I'm gonna stun him again. Let's get ready. There we go. And you can see another overload champion spawn. And I swear to you, I am not making this up. But I did a master run and I died like 3 times, but I was just getting a feel for the lost sectors, like my first run. And I made it all the way towards the end, and they spawned 2 overload champions up there. And every other time I've completed this, I've only seen 1 overload champion there. So I'm not sure if that's the game glitching out or something. But it was super weird when I did it the second time, and I was like, wait, there's only 1 champion there? But who knows, maybe I can catch it on camera there being 2 or something again. Now here, we're just going to keep breaking the shield. That one sniper is so annoying. I'm just going to heal. And that one time was the gunpowder gamble nade. Okay, I need to pay attention to my nade. I almost killed myself. So we got that. Pick up that well. There's the sniper. I think we should have another unstoppable champion, unless I'm making that up. Alright, the knives completely missed all of them. I'm just not having any luck right now. Yeah, there's another unstoppable champion. So here you can see, and to be honest, since I have a lot more heavy, I might as well use some on the champion here. Boom. Do that. I got a super, so that's pretty good. Just gonna go for these ads here. And again, just be patient, to be honest. I'm one of those people who like to be as fast as possible and everything, and I almost killed myself again. So yeah, just be patient. It's, if you start rushing, that's when you're gonna catch yourself dying to like some of the dumbest stuff. And to be honest, it's not really your fault. It's just this dumb modifier that I really do not like. Oh wait, look, there is 2. See, I swear, every other time I've done this, there's 1 left. There's 2. I have no idea. See if I did not get lucky. Okay, I'll take that, and then I'll just stun this one. And there we go. That's gonna do it for the lost sector. They gave me an exotic, so I can't really be mad. It's just 6 runs later. Do yourself a favor, if you're farming this, do it on legend. Master difficulty is actually not worth it, at least on Hunter. I don't know if on Warlock or Titan you guys might have some crazy setups or whatever, but on Hunter I do not recommend it. Just do it on legend, it'll be way easier. So that's gonna do it for the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, drop a follow on my Twitch, twitch.tv/MonkeySham0. And the time of you seeing this, I'm gonna be live on my Twitch, so if you wanna, feel free and drop by. You know, let me know anything really, how you felt about the video or whatever. Drop a comment down if you don't feel like dropping by the Twitch, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.